Hey there, this is Heidi from Create with Heidi, and today I'm going to show you the same project with two different sets of vinyl. On the left, I have 3 vinyls from 3 different companies, and on the right, I have 3 different colors of bubble-free chrome vinyl from TeckWrap. The purpose of this is to show you how awesome the bubble-free chrome vinyl is and how other brands that don't have the bubble-free technology aren't able to give as good of a result and smooth finish as TeckWrap is with that bubble-free vinyl. Now that I have all of the vinyl cut out with my Cricut machine, I am going to quickly go through the weeding process. I'm starting with my 3 TeckWrap vinyls, and as you watch me weeding, I just want to talk about my experience with weeding each of the vinyls. So with the 3 TeckWrap vinyls, it was a super easy, smooth process. You can see here that I'm able to quickly pull out the center of those hearts, pull off those outside pieces, and I don't have any issues or have to do a lot of finagling with the vinyl. It is just coming off easily. Now I'm starting on the other vinyls. This first one, which is also a mirror type vinyl, it just doesn't have that bubble-free technology on the underside. It weeded easily, no issues. Now with this one, I had a lot of trouble and I could not get it to weed cleanly. Here in just a second, you'll see that it rips and I can't actually finish weeding it. What I ended up having to do was go back and cut it again, but I had to double cut it. I did follow the cutting instructions for that vinyl, so I'm not sure why it didn't work that first time around. With this white one that I'm doing right now, I had a lot of issues. I super sped up this part of the video because it took me so long to weed and I didn't want to waste time in this video showing all of that weeding, but promise, take my word for it, it was really difficult. So here with this glittery red one, it was a lot easier the second time around, but I did still have to do quite a bit of maneuvering and pulling on it to get it to weed. Now I'm using my red grid transfer tape and I am going to start stacking these 3 vinyls so that I can move on to my application process here shortly. So I had no issues getting the white onto the transfer tape, but again, this red glittery vinyl, I had a lot of issues getting it to stick to my transfer tape, for it to come off the backing. I really had to do a lot of messing around. It was very frustrating. Now with that 3rd layer, it came off easily, no issues. So I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to work on my TeckWrap bubble-free chrome transferring. You'll see here as I do this, it works beautifully. I have no issues. It went quick. It went easy. I didn't have to do a lot of messing around. Okay, now I have those all done, I'm going to clean my Libby glasses with glass cleaner so that there are no fingerprints or anything that might inhibit the vinyl from sticking easily to the glasses. Okay, here we go. It's application time. I'm going to start with my TeckWrap bubble-free vinyl. And as I am applying it, I'm using my thumb to rub down all of the vinyl. I do this on both glasses. I just am doing everything I can to try and get the vinyl to lay flat as I apply it. But I'm not going to extra lengths to try and get it to lay flat. I just am trying to make sure I do a good application process on both glasses. Okay, that one is done. Now we are going to move on to the 3 different brands. It was a very different experience. So again, I did the same thing. I used my thumb to rub them down, thumb or finger, to rub them down, and was trying to make sure I could get everything to lay flat as I went. Just in that application experience, I was having a hard time. The vinyl wasn't cooperating really well. I kept finding bubbles and it just wasn't wanting to stick. As you can see here, as I'm trying to pull the transfer tape off, it's not wanting to transfer from the transfer tape. I'm having to do a lot of extra work to get everything to lay down. Even as I'm applying it and pulling off that transfer tape, there's lots of bubbles and some of the white vinyl ripped as I was working with it. It was very unstable for this project. As you can see here, I'm having to spend a lot more time on this one, trying to make sure I'm getting everything flat. I'll show you a close-up here in just a second. Here is the TeckWrap vinyl. Everything's laying flat, it's smooth, it's beautiful, no issues, easy, fast application. Now to the other cup, you can see there's a bubble right here on this bottom one. As I move up this glass, you can see there's bubbles and rips and unevenness. And I really tried not to have that happen. I wanted this to be a fair comparison, but I think that does show that this is a fair comparison because of how much extra work I had to put into that one. Thank you so much for watching.